Excellency. Good morning. Nice to see you. Congratulations, Maimuna, as the director of the Habitat.
Oh, thank
nice
you,
meeting
madam.
you.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Please be seated.
Thank you.
Our CS and
the president having this as a priority area really is to demonstrate what it is, that it is an area of the communities that live around the river. And Your Excellency, we will have very little choice. We need to find space for alternatives for them. Some of them have lived there for years, and they derive a livelihood. Our deputy governor, the insecurity checks in, because where do they go? What do they do? And in this country, we are going to make sure that we provide all the necessary support.
I've called for this meeting for some brainstorming and on matters Nairobi River. I don't need to go to the background of the Nairobi River.
Yeah.
For President William Ruto and I and the people of Kenya, Nairobi River is a national shame. The level of pollution is unacceptable. And it is also very, our people along the river lacks dignity. And that situation cannot continue. And the president, in the executive order, after formation of government, assigned me that function, coordinate activities from all stakeholders to sort out Nairobi River once and for all. That's why all of you are here.
Yeah.
And it is the president's desire that we create a Nairobi River Commission to coordinate activities among all the stakeholders, because none of us can work on it alone.
Yeah.
The amount of work that needs to be done is enormous. The resources required are substantial. The technical input that is required is quite something. And no single actor can deal with the issue of Nairobi River alone. That pollution has been there for years. The late John Michoke, when he was the Minister for Environment, tried to do something, and there was some substantial progress. But after his death, there was no follow-up, and we went back to where we were. So President William Ruto has given me instructions to make Nairobi River Commission operational, so that we can start, all of us together as the various stakeholders, a concerted effort to sort out the issues of Nairobi River, so that we do away with the pollution, make the river clean and usable, create livelihoods for people along the river, make it a recreational center, make it attractive, make it clean, and restore our environment to the acceptable levels along that river. So this meeting is to seek your input. I know Habitat, UNEP, Nairobi County Government, you have been having a lot of discussion. So to avoid duplication, I decided that it is appropriate to call all of you here so that we agree on what will Nairobi River Commission do to coordinate the activities of all stakeholders, to mobilize resources, and to do the actual restoration of the river to an environmentally acceptable piece of God's creation. So we need to gazette, we need to form the Nairobi River Commission, and we need to develop the terms of reference. What will that commission do? And then we need to agree who are the actors in that commission, who will be represented in that commission, and thereafter identify suitable people with the necessary credibility expertise, passion, zeal for the job. The president would have wanted to have this commission gazetted last week, but we agreed with him that we had not done enough consultation with all the stakeholders. He did direct me to have a discussion with the executive director of UNEP, and we had a Zoom conference. It was very, very engaging and very insightful, and it enriched our thinking from where we sit. But that is not sufficient. We need to bring everybody on board. So what I'm requesting this afternoon is to convert this meeting into a working session, so that by the end of today, if it's possible, we agree what it is. What will be Nairobi River Commission? What will be its terms of reference? What will it do? What form will it take? How will it incorporate all the actors? And then we agree whom do we bring on board. We also look at the number of years we think we need for that commission to exist legally to restore Nairobi River. So we look at the tenure of the commission, how long, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, whatever, and then we see how we engage. That's why I called for this meeting. You are aware that the new government, the Ruto administration, has changed the modus operandi. You know, those who in the previous government are finding it a little bit interesting. Our modus operandi is engagement, continuous engagement with stakeholders. Listen to everybody. The president has said that a good idea must give way to a better idea, and a better idea ultimately should give way to the best idea, and that can only happen when you engage. So along the way, we were with the UN family here last week, we are here again, we'll continue engaging. And we are, the president and I and the rest of us who work with him are clear that we don't know everything. We don't have them. We have no monopoly of knowledge. We know very little. We want we want other people to enrich our thinking every day. Every engagement is enriching to us. We are better people every day. After we consulted with the UN family last week, I'm a better person today. I'm sure after this meeting, I'll even be better. That's the way we want to work. And our CS here, they have been properly guided. They must also engage at their levels. You know, we don't want just to do things from the top. You are aware we have the bottom-up economic model.
Yes.
This bottom-up is not just the economic model.
Yes.
It's even in engagement.
Yes.
We engage even from the bottom. Let's listen to everybody. Even these people who have no jobs, they know something.
Yeah.
The fact that they are jobless does not mean that they have no brain. They know something. Let's listen to everybody. It will help this country. It will help the world. It will help humanity. So that is why I've called for this meeting, and just to agree on what we do, how we do it, so that we fulfill that mandate. Already, the Nairobi River Commission is domiciled in my office. I'll be overseeing and coordinating. And why it has been put here at the presidency is to give this thing the political muscle that it requires. Cleaning Nairobi River requires a bit of muscle. There will be a bit of resistance, Deputy Governor. Yeah? There are guys who have been living around there, polluting the river. They have built homes. It requires a political muscle and goodwill, and that will be provided by the presidency. That is why it is here, so that where we need a certain intervention, probably at one time or another, we know we may want some police action, we are able to do it. Where we need to get this and that ministry put together, I'm able to do it from here. Where I need to bring the county government and the national government together, I'll be able to do it from here. And of course, you are aware that the function of coordinating our development partners is also in this office. So it makes it much easier, because now I'm coordinating the development partners. So as we look for resources for this very noble exercise and objective, this office will come in handy of putting everybody together so that we have a common objective.
Bro, nataka kuexpand biashara yangu lakini manze hizi app zote za loan manze zinanikata.
Pole ndugu yangu, lakini nikuulize, umewahi tumia hii app ya POS inaitwa Vib?
Vib?
Vib. Sasa Vib ni app yenye inakusaidia kumanage busy yako. Unaona sasa? Sasa ukiona hii app ukipiga transactions zako zote through Vib, unaweza pata kitu inaitwa credit score. Unaona? So kwa hii credit score, depending on how you score, unaweza borrow loan from Vib. Unaona? So in the next like 3 months ukitumia Vib tu vizuri saa hii, unaweza borrow a handsome amount. Alafu uweke kwa busy yako na uexpand busy yako.
Acha hata ni download tu saa hii.
Download saa hii.
Shukran manze.